Oh, good morning. There we go. All right, all right. Had to get that slide off, folks. What's going on? Happy Sunday. Good morning. Uh, hope you enjoy that that drum track, that guitar riff. Uh, thanks, Steve. That's my buddy Steve did that for me. So I ran down and refilled my Java during that little 2 minutes. Thanks for chilling, guys. A couple minutes after the hour. Welcome, welcome. I am Roy, Horizon Picks. Welcome back to my channel. Sunday brunch goodness. Coming at you. Did get some rest. Not enough, but some. Gonna have some fun. Have some cool stuff to show you guys today for our hang. I appreciate you guys coming on a Sunday and hanging with me. Did not hit the flea market this morning, but I have stuff from last week that I still didn't even go through yet. So I will share that some picks that I got with you guys. Kind of, I don't know. I kind of like um the whole idea of this show was to, kind of go out, obviously Horizon, get up early, go get stuff. Early bird gets the worm, go out, find stuff, bring it back and show it to you all. But it's become much more of that, right? I think that you guys know I'm a pretty opinionated person. I like to have fun, but I'm pretty opinionated. I have my views. I have no problem speaking them, and that's part of this show as well. So we'll have some adult discussion happening at a point of this show. If you saw the title, it is my picks. It's reselling. It's rants. It's raves. Shout outs. Things I like. Things I don't. I am a full-time seller. This is what I do. It's my job. So I like to have fun, but I do take it seriously. So we'll get down serious at some point. But everybody coming in and saying hello, how awesome! You guys are great. Um, I really do appreciate the support. Yeah, the last couple weeks have been very interesting. Everybody talks about the summer. I love it. The weather's been fantastic. It's been a little bit hot, but it's towards the end of July, but I can't really complain in terms of, how beautiful it's been. Somebody wanted to come and say hi. He's been very needy today. Uh, but he woke me up about an hour ago. So you can thank this feline buddy of mine. Here we go. Put him over there. So say hi to some folks that have come in. If you're new here, if you're seeing this and you uh maybe you like this face, maybe you like maybe you like what you see behind me, or maybe you heard about this Horizon person and you're not a sub to my channel. I'm almost at 800 subs. If you would subscribe, that would be awesome. Part of my YouTube takeover it's all coming to plan. No, I'm just kidding. It's that uphill climb to the 1K that everybody kind of talks about. But I am almost four-fifths of the way there, so I feel pretty good about that. Um, about where we're at, what we're doing, where we're at. That is a big topic. We could probably start with that. But first, I'll come in and say hi to some folks that have joined us. I saw Card Shop Reality was first. He actually was before any of my comments, guys. If you just jumped in the chat, if you're like, what's Roy got going on? I did put a couple links up in here, guys. So um, the next auction I'm having is going to be on Wednesday, this coming Wednesday. I think I'll start these with a little announcements, kind of fun. Uh, Tiffany's going to be joining me. So Tiffany's Cool Finds will be joining me on Wednesday. If guys do or don't know about Tiffany, she's run some awesome auctions. She's out of Montana. And last year I rocked it on her channel. We had some awesome time. So she'll be coming back on my channel, and she's going to be bringing shirts, some toys, some merch. She gets a lot of excellent stuff. I've sold with her, I've bought from her. So please join us Wednesday, 8 o'clock, back here on Horizon Picks. And then we're going to blow the doors off this shit right here. Going to have some awesome fun right here on Miss Glamma's Closet. Okay. Going to be her first auction. Happy to be invited to go and do that and crush it. Hopefully confidence is high. We'll see. Working on curating my lots for that. But it's not just me, man. This guy right here, Cajun Roots reseller, Johnny, is going to be selling with us as well. So, going to have an awesome time with that. Where things are coming together for that. I think that's going to be a blast. So, also, guys, I am on a bit of hiatus. I will admit I've kind of backed off on the whatnot, but I do sell on there from time to time. I do think I'm going to try to put together a show within the next couple weeks. So if you are on whatnot, if you like to buy, go and hit that right there, and you can follow me. If you like the whatnot vibe. But today, this is all about going to be about YouTube. All right. So since we're on here, so here we go. What's going on, Angry Otter? What's up, Michael? Good to see you. Enjoyed. He did his first live claim sale yesterday. So awesome. I caught that replay, Michael. Very cool. What is going on, John Beck? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Happy Sunday. For Pete's sake, it's happening, man. Good to see you. Hello, hello. Happy Sunday. Yep. There she is, Miss Glamma's Closet. Hope you're feeling a little bit better today. I know a lot of folks have been feeling a little bit off. Couple friends of mine have gotten some kind of head colds and stuff recently. So having a cold over the summer really sucks. It's like, ugh. So, what's going on, man? Hey, what's happening? Awesome. What's going on? That's Dawn and Mary, two hip chicks. They do some awesome shows. If you guys aren't subscribed to them, they do these noon chit chats on their channel. Love to catch them. They also sell with Johnny, and they sell with BMOS Melody. They sell on their auctions. What's going on? Yeah, my block had 8 yard sales. I don't really go to yard sales much if I'm invited, if it's a community, all right? So yeah, like a community one would be awesome, but not really on my radar. I probably would have got up and gone to the flea market. But I do like them if I could go to them and walk around, basically just park, have my bag and walk house to house. Gonna catch up to the chat here real quick, guys. What's going on, Donna Marie? Good to see you. Hello, happy Sunday to you. Go back down here. I don't want to miss anybody that's coming in and saying hi. There she is. What's going on, Perla? Good to see you. Happy Sunday. Perla gets up early on this Sunday. That's awesome. Um, yeah, that's right. hmm That's nervous is natural. Turn it into excitement, and that always usually works out for me. That's all I can say. I try to turn it around. There you go. What's going on, Sharon? Good to see you. Red's Outpost. Awesome stuff you've been posting on IG. Man, great photos. Love her taste. She sells with me as well, guys. Check out Sharon. I would check out her channel. Check her out on Instagram. She's posting lots of stuff leading to her eBay store. So great stuff. Oh, Dr. Jen, what's happening? Good to see you. Hello, hello. Happy Sunday. Go back down here. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at you with the emojis. That's so nice. Look at that. Oh, there he is. What's happening, my man, Patrick Murphy? Good to see you, man. Hope you're enjoying your weekend of not working. Absolutely. All right. No shit. Really? Yeah, I love that. That's awesome, Perla. Thank you. I think she's hopefully she's being facetious, but I'll take it. All right. So um all right. So I'll just say I'll do a little recap this week. Just if you guys may or may not have seen, I had Miss Tina Aggie was on Wednesday. We had a really fun auction. She's hilarious. You guys want to catch the replay on that. That's actually, down in my previous lives. Really, really fun time. I think we'll certainly be having her back with Veterans Mercantile. So Miss Tina had some fun on Wednesday. Hope you guys enjoyed that. We had some laughs, some fun items. Friday night, we were back, so it was chaos. Myself and Tricky joined us and had our auction on Friday night. Had some fun with that. You guys, if you like the comic book store vibe, obviously it is Fridays are pretty much the comic auction, but I do have toys and shirts and other things. Has comic art, so we'll be bringing you some of that type of stuff as well. So join us on Fridays. It's every other Friday. So the next one's going to be on the 29th. So in another 2 weeks. So please join us. Had some fun with that. Hope you guys enjoy that. We went almost 4 hours. And that was a lot of fun. So join us in 2 weeks. We'll be back. I know Collecting Chaos is taking a little vacation time, and it's a great time to do it. Obviously there's summer slowdown, so that goes into my next topic. The summer slowdown. It's kind of right in the middle of the year. We're in the third quarter. It's just kind of, I think, and you guys could certainly chime in the chat. It kind of seems like certainly what last year, what restrictions, this year, no restrictions. Um, you know, it's the summer weather, kids aren't in school, people are traveling, but I guess with gas prices, what are people really spending on? What are they spending? What are they how does that alter things? So that being said, one of the things that I do each year, I have a full eBay store. I usually carry around 1,000 items in my eBay store. And a lot of work went into that. It kind of sits, and I do list stuff as much as I can each week, new stuff, relist, refresh. But doing the YouTube this last year, YouTube sales go up, eBay sales go down. It kind of has this effect on one another, right? So how do you mitigate that? How do you moderate that? And what I found is, first of all, organization and efficiency was really down. So I think that one of the things that you really, if as a reseller in sales in general, in business, knowing the difference between what's effective and what's efficient, and then the differences between the two. And I think I can be very effective, but my efficiency really wasn't there, in the sense that I have somewhat of a photographic memory. I think it's over there. That doesn't work when you get to like 1,000 items and you work for yourself. So my whole thing was, uh-oh, I was having a hard time finding some items. Sure, I'd have 5 items sold on a day, and I'd go, and then maybe that one was a bugger, and I go, okay, I'll find it tomorrow, because I usually put 2 days handling time on my eBay items. 2 days I do, 2 business days. But I was really having a hard time with it. So uh, I made a decision, and I'm glad I did it. And it's actually working out nicely. Is I basically chose the end of June. At the end of June, I said, okay, that's the middle of the year, right? The calendar year. So I basically took down uh 80 more than 80% of my listings. Um oh oh, I'm sorry to hear that, John Beck. Hope you're feeling well. I see that. Yeah, man. Hope you're doing feeling better. Yeah, back pain is painful. I know how that can be. Um, so anyway, I I took down my eBay listings. And I'm refreshing them. So you guys, just if you do or don't do eBay, refreshes. There's a database of eBay, right? And we don't know all the information. We don't know all the information. It's somewhat cryptic, right? We've heard stimulate the algorithm, and there is something to that, right? There's been lots of evidence that says fresh new items listed daily is probably going to keep you on an uphill when it comes to top search results. If you let your listings wane for too long, right? Or there it's just going to go to the bottom of the barrel, and it may never be seen and certainly never be bought. So the whole thing is to refresh that. So in a nutshell, the database of eBay, right? There's a couple different things you can do. You're doing so that your stale item gets taken down and then comes up as a new listing. Well, sell similar, editing, title, price, item specifics, and maybe even the description. They're still kind of sketchy on that. So so I did that. That's what I've been doing. But back to effective and efficient. If I'm going to do something and it's going to cost me, it is. It's going to actually cost me in the short term because now those listings are down until they're all back up again. What did I say? The end of June. It's the 17th of July. I'm still in the middle of that process. It's because I've been doing other stuff as well. But I'm about 30 bins in my garage, right? So I'm thinking about another maybe 10 to 12 bins for all of my listed stuff that's in my garage. So I'm basically going bin by bin, but what I'm doing, we're going to upgrade that. I want something to be better than I had it before, not just a refresh, something even better. So what I'm doing is I'm actually inventorying all of the bins as I go, and I'm using an app, and I have no connection to the app. It's just part of Google, and it's just this app, and I'll just show it really cool quickly. It's hard to I can't see it. It's hard to see it on my phone. There you go. If you could see, they're just notes. If you've ever heard of the app Evernote, this is kind of close. It's Google Keep, Keep. So what that does, which is awesome, because my stuff's in my garage, I list and I sell and I shoot here in my office. It's awesome. I'm actually just verbally entering all the bins and what's in them using Siri, right? Standing there quickly, saving them, and it automatically goes through the cloud up and around, and I could pull it up on any device. So when I sell something on the bay and I am listing as I'm relisting them, I'm making notes in eBay. It's so awesome, guys, to sell something now and go, oh, it's in bin number 12 and I go right there, and it's again effective, efficient, and I think it's really going to help me come the fourth quarter. I'm basically setting a structure now to grow, and been a bit of work. Folks that know me, I've been like, I'm on bin 10, I'm on bin 20. Organization relieves stress. I can't stress that enough. The more organized, time management relieves stress too. So this kind of tackles both, I heard a friend of mine tell me the other day, she was like, "Oh my God, I sold this thing. I don't know where it is. Oh my God, I have to find it." And that's stressful, right? I mean, you had a good thing happen and now I'm stressed. I don't know where it is. I'm worried and like all those things. So, um just trying to raise the level of efficiency, and it's effective too. And the cool thing is, and this is the best part of all, is I'm going through the items and I'm weeding things out. I'm going in and going, oh my gosh, I've had this for whatever over a year. If it's a dud, whoop, maybe it goes away. Maybe I try to sell it on whatnot on YouTube. Something that didn't work on eBay doesn't mean it may not work on another platform. I don't really cross promote. I don't really cross list. And I know people that love Flip or some of these other cross posting. Vendu is another one. I think that's awesome. I don't really sell on other platforms that are part of that yet. uh, if they do get Depop folks out there, if these apps add Depop, let this guy know for shirts because I would love to do that. So if Depop is an option to cross list, let a brother know because I would love to do some shirts on there. But but that's kind of it. So I'm going to be coming out with a video going over this process, just some stuff that I've been working on. I think people maybe, whether you just kind of like get an inside look on what I'm doing, I think that's fun. Maybe that's fun for people, but also something where I think people may maybe be challenged to clean up their lots, clean up their, make it a little bit more efficient. So that's just a topic right there. So something I've been working on. Yeah. So yeah, again, I'm sorry to hear your back's hurting there. Yeah, yeah, I think it's a good time to evaluate, I think it's like you want to have you want to have that race car tuned up for the fourth quarter that's coming. I mean, that's really, good business sense, absolutely. Um Let me go back over here. You guys had some. Hey, there you. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, I can understand that on their council. Absolutely. They are, the inner workings of that is important. So there's no bias, right? Absolutely. There you go. What's going on, my man? Good to see you. Diecast. Been a while, man. Hope you're doing all right. Hope you're feeling well. Hope your health is going good, man. Hope to see you soon, buddy. Be in touch. All right. Good to see you, man. Yep. 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 All right. Hey. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, that's true. I'm so sorry, Patrick. Yes, right there. Day of. I will be jumping over to Patrick's sale. He's going to be doing his sale in just about 90 minutes. We're going to be going live. So I will probably wrap this up within the hour or so. If you like some comics, you like to see some cool comic art, come on over to Patrick's channel. He's going to be doing a claim sale. I'll be joining him. So have some fun with that. Yeah. List perfect. Cool, man. Thanks. List perfectly. I will check that out. Depop something that I can't tell you besides whatnot, which for shirts, uh Depop was something that people have been like, you should list your shirts on there, Roy. So maybe I will. Yeah. Yeah. That's all you could say. There's a knock on the CSR door. If he says this is eBay, this is eBay knocking at your door. Yep, yep. What's going on? Oh, we lost a whole bunch of people. I don't know what happened there. What's happening, folks? Good to see. What's up, Dodo? Good to see you. Hey, about 10 people dropped off there. Maybe something's happening at 11:30. It's happening. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Appreciate you stopping by on Friday night. You got to see some of the funnery that we had. So uh, you know, one of the things, I mean, okay, so what do you guys want? You want a rant? You want comic art? You want pics? You want a rant? You want comic art? You want me to go over some pics, some merch? Oh, go do some stress relief? There you go. Got you. They went to go do some. Hey, it is the weekend. You better get that going. Rant, rant, comic art, pics. I was gonna put out a poll. Oh, oh, there we go. All I want. Oh, yeah, I had to grab that. All right, rant. All right, here's the rant. We'll do the rant. What's up? Lisa says hi. What's up, Lisa? All right. For Pete's sakes, like rant. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, guys. So here's the rant. Ready? My poll. The poll I was gonna put out, and he's gonna laugh. Um, The poll I was going to put out was, should, here's the rant, here's the question. Should we talk about people ghosting on orders? They ghosted on me. They ghosted. Okay. Why are they a ghost? Here's the question. Should those people, the ghosts, be exposed? Should we expose them? Should they, as a business owner, let's be honest. If you're, and again, this goes into the auctions and selling, right? So if you're not an auction buyer seller person, sorry in advance, but this actually does lend itself to eBay and other platforms too. Casper should not be exposed. So, amongst, make no mistake, people out listening and hearing this, the resellers, the sellers, we all chat. We all talk about each other. Let's be fucking honest here. We do. So, wouldn't, as a business owner, if you've been screwed over by a buyer and you see them going on other channels and buying that are unbeknownst. Now, let's be honest here. And if it's something where, let's just say, the sellers may be newer, they don't really know them. Not that I know them. I just know I got screwed over for hundreds of dollars by one person. And he didn't just screw me, he screwed the other people on my panel too. Oop, it's a he. Oop, oh, 50% chance of guessing right there. So, should he be named? Should this person be named? Why? He cost me money. I had to make up for that. Big time. And it's a negative to the channel. Big time. And he's now going over to other channels and spending money and buying stuff. All well and good. I'm not cool with that at all. And if the people that knew the channel knew that, that's fine. I'm not asking you to take a side, but let's be real here. As a business owner, wouldn't you want to know? Wouldn't you want to know? I run a channel. I've been doing this for almost a year and a half. If you're fairly new, wouldn't you want to know? Yeah, you could say, hey, Horizon's opinion's bullshit. I don't care. I'm still going to sell. Fine. Me. Fine. That's awesome. But at least you would know. But the thing is, she's saying, crap, it's a he. Yeah, no, but I can tell you, I can name probably 10 people that I've done. Now, again, for bigger or lesser degree, but man, there's a couple who really screwed people over. And, should they be named? You know what? I think they should. And how do we do that? If you had a brick and mortar, let's not bullshit here. You go to back in the day, you go to a convenience store, there's a big ass like headshot. Don't serve this person. They lost that right. They left you high and dry. And the thing is, no communication. And that's the big thing. That's the ghost, right? It's basically like, not only is it they didn't pay, they didn't communicate, the little ghost emoji, whoop, and they're gone, and other people on channels have been complaining about it lately. It's a thing, it's part of business. But you know what, as a business owner, I have a right to refuse to sell to you, period. I'm a good guy. I like to have fun. See this smile? It's awesome. But you know what? I do this full time. You affect my livelihood. You do. And others. And I care about that. And the people I have on my panels as well. And I care about them. So you know what? You're out. That's just the way that rolls. And you know what? I'm going to tell other people as well. Maybe not publicly out you, but make no mistake, you do that, people are going to know. Whether they take initiative or not with their own business, that's up to them. This gets into it. And you know what happens? We'll go a step further. People have come back. Yeah, and that's already out there. That exists. Well, no, the naughty. There's not a list, but amongst us resellers that auction recent regularly, yeah, it's an issue. But you know what? Most of the time, this naughty list, they're blocked. You've already they're hopefully you catch them before they actually do much damage to your channel or your auctions. It can really wreak havoc. I know a guy that stood up, a friend of mine who does a comic auction. This guy's a fucking menace to the comic book community, and he's still around. He's still trying to, dude, go away. Like you're totally messing with people. Go away. Go get a regular, like, just go, like, work your day job, dude. Like, just go do that. Um, because they wreak havoc in their wake of what they're doing, and it's just, I don't know, sick of it. So that's kind of it. You're blocked. And I'll go a step further when it comes to the auctions. Glamma's, she put out a video yesterday. I watched it. Very well said and very succinct. If you're blocked on my channel, you did some shit to put you there. Multiple times. I give people many chances. And you know what? You may not have even had to have interfaced with me. You know why? We watch other people's auctions. We see what people are doing. I've had people message me, "Oh my God, why am I blocked? Why? You're a shill bidder on this auction, this auction, this auction." Nope, no thanks. Refusing you business. You don't get to be part of the channel. You're a shill bidder, you're a faker, you're fucking shit up. Peace. That's just the way it is. It's gotta be that way. And as we move into a bigger selling period, they need to go because better people need to come in. And the thing is, they'll just move on to another channel and mess with them. And the other people come back around to me. Awesome. Thanks. You're a pain in the ass. I hope you would go away and do something else. That would be great. How's that? There you go. Weed them out. I like that. So, if you're doing shenanigans, if you see me, if you see me come into a chat and I use that word shenanigans, not a good thing. Uh Shenanigans get you blocked. You do that enough times, you see it, it's obvious. I was on a site this past week. I was on a site. I was on an auction with a person that has sold on my channel multiple times, probably 10 times. I go in, they're selling shirts. Okay, cool. No one bids. I bid, and out of the blue, two or three gray, unmodded people come in and start bidding. I'm like, okay, great. Well, is it because I know it was a good shirt? Maybe. Does it because this guy, maybe they don't want him to get it too cheap? Yeah. The people on the channel actually were stupid enough to, like, you could see them going on their phones and sending messages. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Now, again, I'm happy that the shill bidders came in and those shirts that were of value were pumped up. And you know what I do? I have my works done here, right? It's fine. You know, uh, don't want me to have it? Awesome. Bid it up for the seller because they deserve it. And I'm happy that those shirts were at a higher amount. If I come in and I wake people up to bid, that's awesome. That's why I have influencer in my title on Instagram. It's what I do, right? But I'm a buyer. I'm a buyer and seller. So there's a big difference in that. So it is something to look at. And, when people come in, and that's the thing with the auctions, and it's something, if you decide to sell on YouTube, these are things that you have to consider. Um, I do think moving forward, with the if somebody comes in at a left field that I don't even know and tries to bid, if they haven't registered and I don't know them and they're just at a left field, it's kind of a no. Like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? No hello. No, hey, can I bid? Hey, oh, hey, Horizon, like cool auction. Hey, what's that book? Like none of that. Just like come in and try to throw in a gray bid. Yeah, no. That's a tough one, man. Especially when we get into, if I don't know if you're totally new, I want new people, but yeah, when somebody's coming in with no intention to really buy, yeah, that's just not cool. So yeah, you're right. I mean, Emma, I mean, it is painful, and you know what? That drives people away. Again, we go back to one word: integrity. It's just you gotta have integrity as best you can with this. I'm not perfect, but man, gotta have some integrity with it. Gotta be like, this is right, this is wrong, this is the way I want to run it, this is the way I don't. Not like, oh, that happened. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, and this is also why the moderators, that's a whole nother topic. I've ranted on that before. They are part of it. And I've said it once and I'll say it again. if you have if you own a channel and you have a paid moderator and they are doing stuff like this, I'm not going to sub to you. I'm not going to buy from you. And I'm going to tell people not to go to your channel. Period. If they ask me, I'm not going to put that out there specifically. But if you allow somebody to control your sale in a negative way and you sit back and turn a blind eye, you're part of it. There's an old saying, either you're too stupid or you're in on it. Either way, you're out. That's the way it has to be. And I hate to use the word stupid, but it's if you're just complicit or compliant, it's the way it has to be. What did you miss? What's going on, Colleen? I see you there with the popcorn. Just the people asked for a rant first, so I'm winding down my rant. What's going on, Andrew Merritt? What's happening, man? Let me go. Oh, I saw you stop in. What's up, Andrew? Saw you said hello. I saw Simply Dana. What's up, Dana? Oh, let me go up here. Oh, hey, what's up, Dana? Good to see you. Hi. Dana says hi to Dana. Yep. There you go. Here's somebody that I think could weigh in well on this. I have a list of people who bid me up on eBay value on stuff, not knowing what they're looking at, and message me, how much is it worth? And they say, what would you pay? Yep, about what you paid since I was going to keep it. You know, that's funny, Kyle. One of the things that I on eBay, and when somebody's like, what's the lowest you take for this? Isn't that like borderline offensive? I almost always write back, "Hey, what's the most you'll pay?" This is so crazy. There you go. No, I'm not saying that anybody's dumb. I just use if you own a channel and you do an auction and you allow a person who's a moderator to control it in a way that contributes to what I've been talking about, you're part of it. But if you turn a blind eye to that, I will say it. You're stupid as that channel owner. I'll say it and I'll stand by it. It's how I feel. And does that really represent how you want to run your channel? Or if you want to just have it be on autopilot, and that's fine. Different strokes for different folks, not me. That's just not something I'm cool with. Period. It leads to problems. It leads to bias. It leads to people being annoyed, and you lose as a part of it. Everybody loses, in my opinion, but I could be wrong. Yep. It's true. It, oh, yeah, that right there, my friend, one word, integrity, right there. And I agree with you 100%. And I think, like, you know, yeah, um, one of the things, back to the people who ghost. A friend of mine gave me a very interesting viewpoint on that. They told me, and I was a little bit, it took me a moment and I to get my head around it. They told me that on YouTube, if you out the person that ghosted, you're bullying them. Interesting. Uh, to me, that's in the bizarro planet. That is the opposite. But I guess I can see that. So what are your thoughts on that? Um, if and I'm not talking outing saying John Doe ghosted for $1,000 on my auction. I'm not that, but saying something like, talking about it, whether there's internal dialogues not live, um, you know, the idea that that person that did that, and then you're sharing it without naming names, you're bullying that person. Wow. To me, that's, I don't know, trying to be, yeah. Yeah, I hear you. It's you want me to move on? Okay. That's fine. We're about 45 minutes in. Um, Absolutely. But that's what this is about. Are you a full-time seller, Dodo? That is something I do ask people when it comes to the passion behind what I'm talking about. Um, Part-time or full-time? That is a good question, and I'm not trying to, judge what you say. I'm just saying. Yeah. Oh, no, as in bullying. Okay. I thought you were just like move on, Horizon. That's right. No, it's fine. Yeah, like I think, yeah, I mean, and that's the thing too. And this is another thing where it's like business. There's business and then there's entertainment, right? Where you're doing a YouTube live, but you're also selling. And when money's involved, that's when it gets a little wonky from time to time. And I think that the lines get blurred. I think they do. So that's a whole nother topic of the like entertainment versus selling business, and how do you do that in a way that's engaging, entertaining, fun, but also profitable, efficient, works for you long term. Again, it's how do you do that? It's marketing, except it's so forth and so on. Yeah, 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 absolutely. Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. Yeah, sarcasm. It's how I hug. If you haven't seen that short, yeah, she gets it. It's cool. I love the chat. I like to interact with you guys, and this is the type of thing. Solo seller. I'm by myself. I chat with people. I confer with people. Some of them which are in the chat. But I like to bounce this off of you all. So yeah. All right, so we'll get off that. There's lots of other topics within that topic that can be ranted, that can be shared. So, I could just tell you guys, I've done over 30 auctions on Whatnot in this year. I'm approaching 50 just on the live auctions on YouTube. I'm approaching show 50. We're gonna have a some kind. I have to count them up. Actually, we might be really close. So I've done this for quite some time. Not as much as some others, but I did run some auctions in person before I did the YouTube. I've a lot of experience selling in auctions in person as well. I've called auctions. So it's some of that. I'm not an auctioneer in the sense that I have a license, but I do have some experience in that. And I think that that brings it to the table with what I'm doing here. So, um, yep, yep. Let me go through. I don't want to miss anybody. Yeah, sarcasm rules. It's how I hug. What's going on? Tammy Renee, good to see you. You watch that replay. Yeah, again, I was a little bit earlier in my cup of coffee. Maybe I was a little saltier before, but I thanks for coming, Tammy. I don't know if you're new or not to the channel. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Um, Yeah, they do. Yeah, some states require you the laws have kind of waned in the last few years, but some states you actually have to have a license to auction. Um, Casper is vindicated. There you go. See, and I will tell you, I had one person who I won't name, one person did ghost on me in last year. They reached out to me. They apologized, they explained, they said that they would were interested and really liked, what was going on, wanted to be part of. No problem. Why? Hey, it takes some guts to put yourself out there. I really appreciated that person did it. They're unblocked. They bought from me. We're in good standing. It can happen. Communicate, and that's the whole thing. The ghost doesn't communicate. It just goes away, and that's the whole part of it. So, yeah, absolutely. So, all right. So that was my rant. That was my, and again, we're almost at 50 minutes. So the rant usually can go on and on. Let's go up in here. Oh, what's going on? Good to see you. Good show today. Oh, cool. Oh yeah, I did Colleen did her fish chick finds show at 9:30. I stopped in. I was getting ready, getting up for this. So what's going on, Haylin Vintage? Good to see you. Hello, hello. Yeah, good conversation. Yeah, it's frustrating. And honestly, guys, for me, I vent to some of my buds, some of my colleagues. I mean, Patrick Murphy's a good friend of mine. Obviously, Glamas, Card Shop, these guys, I confer with them all the time. Chaos, everybody, a lot of my buds that I, collab with all the time. But this is good too. I like to know maybe there's other opinions here, I like if I'm missing something, I'd love to know if I'm really missing an aspect of something. Uh, absolutely. So, all right, let me show. I'm just going to show a couple comics real quick. Some cool comic art. Uh, there you go. Not behind. There you go. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Pack and ship, baby. Pack and ship. There you go. There you go. Oh, that's awesome. Classic old soul. Sweet, sweet. Thanks for coming. That's awesome. Thanks for coming on your Sunday. That's great. Talking about ghosts. Casper's in the clear. We don't know about some other folks. What's going on, my man? Biggie Shack. What's happening, man? Good to see you. Happy Sunday to you. Hope you're having some fun. So let me show some comic art. I grabbed a couple things. You guys know I do the Friday night auctions. Love me some comic art. I do have an art degree. Went to art school. Love some art. And let me show you some stuff that I got recently. So um, this was something I picked up last. I was off from the brunch last weekend. I did go to the flea market, and I could not grab this. So this was something that was just sitting on over there. So just this awesome Tarzan. This is a larger book. So this is what they would call we would call this a treasury size from Marvel. Did this is a larger kind of almost like a Life magazine size comic book. Um, the artist is Joe Kubert, one of my favorite artists. You can see right down there. Amazing stuff. He did all these fantastic Sergeant Rock and wartime. Amazing, amazing art. But he did a run of Tarzan that was fantastic. So I picked this one up. Couldn't not pick it up for $3. And it was on the ground, Patrick. It was on the ground. So I grabbed this, but what I love about these, just so you guys know, when I was a little boy, when I learned to draw these masterpiece, they're large, much larger than a comic book. So if I were to hold up, say, this Alpha Flight, you could see how much bigger that is. So and as a little boy, these were bigger than life, right? I actually would lay on the floor and lay on them and draw and trace. And I did use comic books to first learn how to draw. My brother, my oldest brother, has an art degree. He definitely put the pencil in my hand at 3 years old. I have the drawings to prove it. I actually do have a drawing I did when I was 3. So yeah, yeah, like a Rolling Stone size. So right there. Um, and then so the awesome thing about these treasury uh, is just some of the features that they have. So check this out. So one of the things that was on the centerfold was this. So just this like fantastic Hubert centerfold here. Like, look at, he's saving Jane from the Crocs. Look at it. Her leg is literally in the mouth of one of them. It's friggin' unbelievably awesome stuff by Joe Kubert. What's up, Philly Flipper? Good to see you, man. Danny May, good to see you. See some folks coming in. It's I did my rant, guys, already. If you run a rewind, I talked about ghosting on orders. If you want to check that out, we're into the comic book portion. Um, but thanks for coming. I really appreciate you guys saying hello on your Sunday. Oh, there's one more thing in this I wanted to show you, which I thought was so friggin' cool. Um, let me see. Is it in the back? There was a section on how to draw, which I was like, how cool is that? There's a crossword puzzle in here. Where is it? Let's see. City of Gold. Sorry, guys. I wanted to show that. The centerfold was killer. And Joe Kubert. Oh, there you go. Check that out. How to draw Tarzan's animals. How cool is that? So, as a, so start to finish. Look, look, guys. Let him have it right there. There you go. How fun is that? So, so Treasury Size Tarzan by Kubert, awesome stuff. I'll probably just keep this. I thought it was so fun. Um, love it. So right there. Um, so one of the other things. So one of the other things I did this week, guys, and you may or may not have seen it, I am going to start putting out videos that are more claim style videos because I have so many comics at the moment. So I did put out a video, 80 comics, $5 a piece. You can claim them. It's in my video section. So there's going to be almost like a comic store vibe as well. So I'll be doing another video, I think, later today after the claim sale with Patrick. Uh, it's basically going to just be, people have done these drop sales, same type of thing. I had a short box of comics, 80 bucks, $5, go get them, 5 a piece. It's out there, but in doing that, I scrubbed some of my collection. I came through and found some other stuff. I have another video that's going to be coming out later today, 40 bucks, 10 a piece, go get them, right? So I'll be doing that. So those will just be sitting on my channel. I love the idea of the repurposing of the platform. So the idea is, obviously having that box of comics is just kind of sitting there on the shelf. If people want to pick, add it to their order, they can. Hopefully that's something that maybe picks up a little bit of traction. I'll be doing it probably with toys. I'll probably do it with records. I'll probably do it maybe even with shirts, maybe with hats. So if people want to come in and go, whatever, there's parody on YouTube. I know people bounce around. Let's be real. People, you want to bounce around? Hey, you know what? Maybe I'm showing shirts and you don't like shirts. You're there for the comics. Go check out some comics and come back. Open a tab. So people can try that. I thought that was cool. So in doing that, I went through and I found on the late night on the Fridays, we do the hard R after 10 o'clock. So I don't have anything too risque, but I did want to show you a couple books that I did come across that I'll be bringing to the auction. So having some fun with it. Chop and give me 10. That's right. That's right. So, my man Patrick Murphy, if people may or may not know, Lady Death is really one of his favorites. So I did find a couple of these kind of female art books. Let's be honest. And then I have some really crazy ones that I just got in that I'm going to show you guys. So they're new, but these couple are not. So I'll start off right here. This one will become available. Any of you guys see any of this stuff and you're super stoked, you can hit me up on Instagram. Obviously, everything I have, everything you see can be pretty much be bought. So just message me. Uh, Appreciate you guys that do that on Friday nights. That's awesome. You can always reach me during the lives. I am modding, I am watching, but I am looking at Insta if you have questions, you want to see photos on comics, whatever. So, starting it off right here, I found this one in the stacks right here. So this is Lady Death. This is the Rapture #1. So found this. This will be coming to auction. This will be fun. This is a more newer book by Chaos. So Lady Death, The Rapture #1. So I found this one. So just fantastic. Lady Death, obviously, fantasy type art. Great stuff. So not quite sure who the artist. This is cover 1A. This is from 1999. I'd have to look up the artist. On that one. More of a newer book. But the main dude was Stephen Hughes. And Stephen Hughes did the cover on this. I found this one. This is this Lady Death by Stephen Hughes. This is like a best of book with all kinds of the best Lady Death uh, kind of compilation book. So fun stuff. Stephen Hughes. And then I did find a couple rare ones. This one was somewhat rare, has the certificate right there. And so I found this one. This was Lady Death and Purgatory 1 Dynamic, what is it? Dynamic Forces variant. So kind of a rare one. Different cover here by Lee. So I found this one. This will be coming to the sale. Some people I see on these lives buy every Lady Death book that comes up. So this was this pretty cool one. This is by Mike Diodato, who's pretty hot right now. Early Diodato right here. This is a Purgatory versus Vampirella #1. This is a limited edition one as well. So found this one. That'll be coming to the auction, but we'll step it up a notch. All right. So, hey, what's going on? Yeah, I'm in Pennsylvania. I'm in the Lehigh Valley, PA. Mm-mm. I heard you, Miss V. What's going on? Veronica Mika in the house. Good to see you. All right, all right. So, I got this lot here. Some of these are just fantastic, but I got one book which kicked this off. I got this book from my man Tricky Trapster. So I got this one. It's called I Make Boys Cry. It's by Absolute Comics. All right. This is just the cover A, but if you guys look this up, this is by the artist Jamie Tyndall. Jamie Tyndall does some fantastic art, which I'll show you in a second. Um, going down, are you going down the turn? You going down the extension? Are you down the extension, Philly? I was gonna say you could probably throw a rock and hit my house from the extension. So I Make Boys Cry, very cool. There's tons of really awesome covers for this. It's a killer cover. But I looked this up, and in doing so, I was like, holy shit, this guy does some amazing artwork. And I knew of it, but I didn't know too much about it. So he actually came out, Jamie Tyndall did this series called White Widow. I haven't read it. I'll show these. I didn't get to show these on Friday night because I had so many other books ready. So here's White Widow #1. Killer cover. All of these have these kind of foil. You could see it's like a foil logo on there. And then, okay, this one's pretty cool. Got some, you can see Tyndall's signature right up in there. You can see Jamie Tyndall by her leg. So that's number one. But what I love is some of the we'll step it up. So go number one. All right, I'll show you this one. This is what's called like a metal cover. So some of the printing techniques that they can do nowadays are frigging incredible. So here's this one. So this is like a hollow. So if you guys know like Pokemon cards have hollow, this entire thing is on this like hollow cover. So check that out. It's it's hard to almost see in person. It's way more dazzling, but the level of detail that it has, and the metal really does bring out her, style, outfit, etc. So very cool stuff. So right there, this is like a full hollow cover. He wouldn't sell these. That's partially true, Teo. It's not a no yet, so we'll keep going. Let me show you the rest of them, and then there's some actually some lenticular covers I'll show at the end. So here's another one. So here we'll get, just to give you an idea of the art of Tyndall, kind of like this bit of kind of Venom vibe going on. Again, this kind of embossed, ridiculous art. So Jamie Tyndall is the artist, guys, and it's Absolute Comics Group. So I'll show this one. This is a total like homage to Spider-Man. I believe there's several J. Scott Campbell covers. I sold one on Friday night that I believe is this exact uh, homage right here. So White Widow, you can see foil cover, the level of detail. And so what the printing process is really intense on these. There's probably several layers going on with that. Um, and then I'll show here. Here's another one. So this one kind of combo of the foil and the graphics. Amazing stuff. I mean, look at that. The level of depth on the cover, very cool stuff. So, but one of the things I thought was the coolest was these two. I'll show this. It's hard to show these, but they're lenticular covers. So not only did they do all what you saw, but on this one, if you guys remember those where you turn and the image will change, right? They've actually, it's a different process. So let me show this one. So this one, I'm gonna show it real quick here. I'll get a little, you can see her outfit completely changes. There you go. Number one, and then number two. Yeah. So check that. Isn't that friggin' cool? It's hard to show on camera. There you go. Woo. Yep. And again, what I love about it is the lenticular, old school, right? Card shop. Remember Sports Flicks cards? It was like, What I like about this is there's no it's not like it's a thicker cover. It's not like it's all still within the, it's very sleek in the way that it's done. So love it, super cool. Um, and there's another one here. This is actually a wraparound cover. I'm not going to take it out of the bag, but again, same type of thing. You can see, look at the entire background changes. Look at that. Lots of fun. So thought I'd share that with you guys. This is just some White Widow goodness. Jamie Tyndall is the yeah, that lenticular is a good one. This one's good. This is a wraparound cover, so this is double wide. This one, they really did the background more, it looks like you could see, rather than her outfit per se. So thought I'd share that with you guys. Thought that was fun. What if you see those now? I'll show like this, the lenticular covers. Look at $20 price on that as a cover price, 20 bucks. So not cheap, but man, you get what I think you get what you pay for. A lot of the Virgin variant covers that come out or whatever, 30, 40, 50. Sometimes the variant set is like 60, for both. You here for the artwork? That's right. That's right. Yeah, I think there's some fun. The female covers, we have fun with that. A lot of that on my channel. So thought you guys might enjoy that. That's Jamie Tyndall, White Widow. I Make Boys Cry. I'm gonna probably look to get that whole series. If you like this type of stuff, uh, let me know. I I like to get stuff and bring it to the auction. I like to get stuff. I like to find stuff for other people. It's what I do, right? So folks, that if you're a regular, if you're looking for something in particular, certainly reach out to me if you like that stuff. I can get more of it. Just like any other business owner, I'm looking to, source for my customers. So if you like it, it's awesome. Let me know. All right. So let's see. What else did I have on? I had Google Keep. I think I covered. Oh, you know what? Let me see. Where are we at? 12. All right, I'll show this real quick. I did do another haul. Put these in here. So, sorry guys. Uh, I did go last Sunday and I grabbed that Tarzan book, but I did do a haul. Um, of this. So I went up right in the beginning. I get to the flea market, you're like, oh, you're stretching out. I'm sipping my coffee. I kind of assess. I always ask this. Do you guys have, I know I ask this like a broken record. Do you have a certain way you like to go? Do you have a certain way you like to go? Or do you just whatever? Like I kind of have a certain way at the flea market that I like to go. So I'm assessing and I'm kind of like, well, okay, I go over here and it was really, really crowded. We had beautiful weather last Sunday. And I go over and the guy had all these like high-end Funko Pops. And I go, hey, I always strike up a conversation. And right underneath you had this bin. And I'm like, what's that? Underneath rejected stuff. He's like, oh, that's all Disney stuff. You want it? Okay. And then I went and I opened it up and he sold me this entire bin of Disney items. Oh, oh, about 25 pounds worth. Um, always start the dig when my brain is fresh. That's right. So, uh, I got this whole bin of Disney collectibles. I did go through it really quickly, but I'm not going to go through all of it. I'll just show you. So, that was something, again, had a conversation with the guy. He sells on Whatnot, he specializes in Funko Pops. Uh, he was doing really well with that, and he did video games. So this Disney stuff, he could give a shit, right? So he basically was like, "Hey," and I gave him 20 bucks. I gave him 20 bucks. So um, I would just say, like, I looked, and one of the things that here, I just quickly looked in, and one of the things I saw first off was just like a nice large PVC Minnie Mouse right here. She's beautiful condition. So this is just one. This is one of the larger ones. So she was kind of like right there. I was like, okay, I know I could probably sell that. Um, and then there was probably, I would probably say these um, PVC or banks like this, there's probably 10 or 15 in here of all different years. So I grabbed that. Um, there's some really fun, there's a whole bunch of little plush Disney as well. So it's a little like Halloween, Wizard of Oz or Halloween guy, super cute. Um, even cool stuff like this. I thought this was really cool. This is a kind of probably 1980s little lantern. It works. It's really cool. So I grabbed that. Well, that was in the bin. I did go through them. There was actually even a whole stack of Disney cards, and there's some hologram cards in here as well. So these were scattered among the bottom. So really nice buy. I can't really complain about that. So some of it's going to come to auction, some of it's going to go on eBay. Uh, we'll see how it goes. I got to comp a lot of it. Um, yeah, some of them, yeah, the banks, yeah, I mean, they're, what's up, Ping? Hi, good to see you. Yeah, I couldn't. He wanted more. I kind of was like, uh, and I thought 20 was a steal. Ooh, no way! Look at that, naked love. No way. Just time that person. There we go. Thank you. Who did that? Card Shop Reality. You rock. There you go. Find love. It's all good. The bin was worth 10, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like that's why he that what was funny was when I said the 20, he said, "Okay." I thought he was gonna just dump it all into my IKEA bag, which would have been fine. He basically just went and grabbed the lid. I was like, "Ooh, perfect." And I just slapped the lid on and went right back to my car and dumped that off. So 404 security. Yeah, that's right. Awesome stuff. Yep, you got it. Thanks, guys. Um, yeah. Roy security. There you go. Absolutely. And then again, subscribers mode, that's something to consider. I probably should do that for the talk shows. I think with the auctions, I kind of like it off because I do want a new person to go, hey, hi, like, what is this? I'm not a subscriber. What do you got? I don't, and you know what? I don't really mind if you come in and you do the form and you register, or you message me on Instagram, hey Horizon, I'm watching your auction. Can I bid? You don't have to be a subscriber. Like, I'm okay with that. If you want to come do a flyby and pick up some comics, that's totally cool. But subscribers mode with auctions, I get it. And then I'm like, I'm not sure. I want that new organic people to kind of come in, you know? So something to think about. Yeah. And a bonus. And the lid. That's true. That's a good point. Those lids are gold, aren't they? It's like, oh man, my lids. Whenever I go to some auctions locally here, which I don't as much, they sell all the totes with no lids. It's like, oh, get your totes, man, 5 a piece. I'm like, wait, there's no lids. How do you mitigate that? Yeah. One of the new storage unit buyers posted another trip to the dump. Oh my God. Comments roasted him. Yeah. If you're without the bins, like I've seen guys at the flea market where, yeah, they have a truck and one person has bins with no lids and they lay out all the bins and they just start dumping all the hard goods in just like the bins, the Goodwill bins, but you're at the flea market and there's rows and rows of totes, we'll call them totes, no lids, and just merch, and they're just putting it in there. That I could kind of see it as like a way, a process for storage people. Yeah. Totes my goats. Yep, yep. So um moderate the naked person. Ooh, hey, you know, it is still the weekend. So hope you guys are having fun. I'm gonna wind this down. I got to get myself in gear for some comic claims in about a half hour or so. Um, yeah. Hope you guys are having an awesome weekend. I really appreciate you coming hanging with me. I usually might go a little bit later. I am going to probably cut this short because Patrick Ruiner. No, I'm just kidding. Patrick is having his comic claim sale. at the top of the hour. So I'm gonna grab a little bit of bite to eat and then join him for that. So you guys, if you'd like to promote anything in the chat, you can feel free to do so if you like. Um, and I will see you again soon. Hey, I always say, guys, be excellent, stay excellent to one another. I really appreciate you come and spend some time with me. I hope to see you this week. Having the usual activities, auction on Wednesday. I'm going to be doing another sale most likely on Friday at 2 o'clock. I believe I have the slide up for that. So hopefully you'll join me. Hopefully I'll see you again real soon. Okay. I'm going to say, hey, be excellent. Stay excellent to one another. Have a great Sunday. Maybe I'll see you over at Patrick's. Okay. Bye, guys. I appreciate it once again. Peace out.